All right.
I got some room to finagle.
I think we're good. Okay. In 3, 2.
What? My nose is itchy.
Can you fucking get your shit together? Hey guys, welcome to Nerd Locker Podcast, your entertainment podcast where we break down the latest in movies, television, video games, and more. My name's Adam.
I guess I'm all over.
And we're back in our regular format, kind of. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. What the fuck else is it?
I don't know. I can see Yoshi in my background.
Oh,
I mean,
really? Wait, no, leave him there.
Probably
He's got his
can't.
big ass nose.
Probably can't. I don't know. We'll see how I crop it.
That's
but
hilarious.
all right, guys. So we're going over Agatha. Can you fucking stop with your nose, dude?
Yeah. Okay, just keep.
We're going over Agatha episode 5, guys. This Agatha All Along episode 5. We're just gonna go through this pretty quickly. Because we're also gonna talk about Penguin in the next episode. So for Agatha All Along, we get this episode where it's fully horror.
Yeah.
Like, this is great. And they are basically the Salem witches, or what do they call them? The Salemites?
The Salem 7.
Salem 7. They basically are coming for Agatha because they're the daughters of the witches that she killed and everything. And so they run off and they grab, or a teen comes up with an idea to grab some brooms, and they use like a spell to like do like, it kind of had like ET moments.
And you definitely brought
stuff.
it up, like the Hocus Pocus 2 where they rode the Roombas type.
Yeah. So that was pretty fun, and they end up getting brought back down to the Witch's Road through that. And this is not before also Teen gets attacked by one of the Salem 7. And so they get pulled back down to the Witch's Road. They're doing that. They have to go into the house that they go into for the next trial, which ends up being Agatha's trial because of the blood moon. And we get a lot of Stranger Things vibes and like 80s with all their costumes and the set design and stuff. And we get a Ouija board, which,
your favorite.
if you know, you know.
No one knows.
No one knows. Maybe. I don't know who watches anymore from work.
I don't know.
But anyways, so we go into this big like seance thing with all of them together, and we kind of see like Rio is laughing, and she's definitely Death. Like, we know she's Death. She's got to be Death. But we get Agatha mimicking Mrs. Hart, which she does like a really good impression of.
Yeah, it was fun.
And that's taunting the spirit. So then they go and they find out that Death wants to punish Agatha. And we know that Death is probably Rio. But then we also see Agatha's mother possess her in this like exorcist kind of fucking transition, which was so weird, so scary. It was good. It was really, really good.
The whole roof thing?
Yeah. Like all the different things they've been using lately with different horror movies and their film styles.
They're just pulling it. Yeah.
And like overall, after all that happens and they start like to argue that they have to punish Agatha because that's why it sparks this possession. So the witches start to turn on her. And then Agatha like tries to attack them, and then they end up getting her like out of there based on turning on the lights. Like, as soon as they turn on the lights, like, she disappeared.
I think that was weird.
Yeah, it was
why,
weird.
Like,
I'm not sure why that was
because the lights are still on, but the ghost appears again.
Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure how that worked out. But so they do that, and then they see the ghost is Agatha's mother who possessed her and said some fucked up things to Agatha, like, I should have killed you after you came out of me.
Yo, that's wild.
So it was like really weird. And so other than that, afterwards they decide they want to abandon Agatha, but some are reluctant to, like Teen, and Alice is kind of on the fence. But then afterwards, Agatha gets possessed again, and Alice decides to save Agatha by using her powers. But then Agatha ends up taking Alice's power and killing her.
It's kind of crazy.
To which
Did you
Teen
expect
freaks
that?
out. No, not really.
No?
I really didn't expect her to get killed. I thought like maybe
I thought
last
she would've died
second.
way later.
Yeah, so I'm not sure where they're going with this, but she is dead as far as
I
we
think
know.
she's gonna come back though.
I think they all are. I feel like when you die in the Witch's Road, you just go back to the level of
Oh, to
living.
the
I think
living.
they're just back up there,
Hmm.
to be honest. But anyways, so afterwards, Alice dies, and Agatha like walks away as well as everyone else, and Billy, I mean, sorry, Teen comes out to confront her, and that's when she approaches him, and you can see the darkness in her. She's like, "You're just like your mother," which he then starts using this blue magic
Hmm.
and fucking starts using the other witches to grab Agatha, throw her in the mud, and then throws the other witches into the mud.
That also threw me off. I don't understand why.
Uh,
Because it seemed like he had a pretty good like relationship with the other witches.
I think it was like, everyone get out of my way right now because I'm just mad.
That
Or
seems
he's sending them to the next trial like now. It's like
seems
we're
so
gonna like
teen of
we're gonna
him.
go. Well, so that's the thing. So we're gonna get into that in a little bit, but then afterwards it starts playing Billie Eilish's "You Should See Me in a Crown," which shows him in something that's like a mask or like a some
Crown,
kind of
yeah.
crown that Scarlet Witch had. But we're gonna get into this. But before that, here is a word from our sponsor. Let's talk about data breaches. You know how creepy it is to get ads that are like way targeted?
It's absurd. I literally got a text the other day and it just said, "Hello Oliver, how are you today?" I'm like, "I don't know you. How do you know my name? What's happening?"
I sometimes respond to them like, "Who is this?" And they're like, "Nah."
They're like,
They don't
"No,
respond back at
no."
all. Yeah. I also get like weird Instagram ads, things like that. It's so weird. And the thing is, like these data brokers, they have your full name, your address, your email, and your health records. And they sell it all for like $1, dude. Quick,
Dude.
quick dollar.
Honestly, so that's why I started using Aura. It's like a superhero for your privacy. It's great. It's amazing. It scans the dark web for your information that's being sold, and then bam, automatically opts you out of those shady websites, so you don't get those really creepy messages that I definitely don't like. You get less spam, and that's just the beginning. Like having your info out there makes you a target for hackers who could also just crack into your social media, bank accounts, and the whole nine.
Really? Huh. Well, the thing is with Aura, they go above and beyond just privacy, though. They also have VPNs, they also have antivirus, and they have a password manager, like, someone that doesn't forget.
What?
They even have parental controls and identity theft insurance. It's all pretty good. And not only that, it just keeps it simple instead of all those different apps that you have to download and stuff like that.
It's really, really annoying. But look, I know you might already have some of these figures covered, but think of it like this: Aura has 24/7 security. That's that's like the whole week and then some hours. That's crazy.
That, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's like all the hours.
Yeah, that's all
That's
the
all the
hours.
hours. It's basically a 24/7 security guard working tirelessly in the background so you can browse, game, and stream with a peace of mind.
It's honestly one of the best services, guys, especially for different things. Instead of all the malware protection, you get your own VPN service, all that stuff in one.
You get
And,
VPN?
and VPN,
Oh
yeah.
wow!
So honestly, with all that, you can get it's all for an affordable price too. But if you guys want to try it out, you guys can go to aura.com/nerdlocker and you guys can get a 2-week free trial to try it out and see exactly how it is. It's going to change everything for you guys. It was crazy
Less
how much of my stuff was on the dark
spam, bro.
web.
Less spam.
It's so much on the dark web, guys. They have all the information that you can even think of. Like, just do yourself a favor, make your online life a lot easier with aura.com/nerdlocker. Down below, get a 2-week free trial.
2-week free trial, huh?
Yep.
I like
14
it.
days.
14 whole. Yeah, you got 14 fingers over there?
10 and 4. 14.
That's not 4. You just did this.
Pick number 3, my lord. No, just itches.
Can I touch you?
No.
Can I? Can I just boop it?
No.
This podcast sucks.
And we're back. So, now we got to get into what's going on here. I had a burp. God.
You're gonna throw up.
No, I had a burp. So, anyways, we're going into what's going on with Billy and everything, and how he is basically Wanda's kid. So, theory I have is we saw in the trailer that I think this is Billy Kaplan, and he was a resident of Eastview. They were driving. He gets into the bad car accident when the hex went down, which killed him because you can see it hits that tree and like
Hmm.
dead,
Yeah, it was wild.
dead. So I think at that moment the spirit of Billy Maximoff went into Billy Kaplan. And that's why he said his
Oh,
journey started when he was 13. So I think inside of
gotcha.
him is a younger kid, which is why he acts kind of the way he does, but old enough because of the magic that he has. Because in the comics, Wiccan was always supposed to be stronger than Scarlet Witch no matter what. So
Mhm.
he's stronger than his mother.
That's crazy because she's like,
And he's probably going to end up into the Young Avengers that they're assembling right now because you
mhm.
have Miss Marvel and Kate Bishop and now probably him. So you're going to get a really solid
You got
Young
like a
Avengers
stacked
team that's
team.
probably going to get led by Spider Man.
That'd be cool.
I think he's going to be like the Iron Man to them.
Be cool as fuck.
Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome, dude. Because he'll be the oldest out of them, but still kind of young.
Yeah,
But he'll be
but
like in
like
his
he's definitely had the most experience.
he's in his mid 20s, and like everyone else would technically be like in their either late teens or like mid teens.
Did any of these people? I don't know if you know the answer to this question. Get snapped?
Other than Spider Man,
Yeah.
I don't believe so. Not as of
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay.
So they survived that. Um, I don't know. And then I also think there's gonna be some like we already name dropped Mephisto. We're gonna see Mephisto, and there was a in the trailer there was someone with like a cap on with like dark curly hair that was out of it, and I'm like, yo, was that Sacha Baron Cohen? Because that's kind of like what his hair looks like. So they show that, but also another rumor that came up, which I sent to you. I want to bring up for this. Apparently, in the next episode, we're gonna
Mhm.
see Evan Peters come back as Ralph Boner.
Oh,
So
that's his last name.
yeah,
Sorry. Okay. Good.
yeah. So I wonder if that's gonna key into like you saw how like when the car swerved for Billy.
Mm-hmm.
So there was a deleted scene out of WandaVision. So this is my theory, guys. I'm gonna call it now. I have not seen this anywhere else, so I'm not taking this from anyone as far as I
Okay.
know.
Go.
At the end of WandaVision, there was supposed to be a deleted scene that showed at after like everything was said and done by the fire truck, they were like, "Oh, we have to find out where Ralph Boner is because he was a person that was under like house arrest." That was who he originally was, and then
Mm.
Agatha like cursed him to just think he was Quicksilver, and it was just like,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
a nod. But then you see him behind over by the fire truck, and he grabs the fucking wire cutters, and he just cuts it off because it was the agent looking for him, the Agent Wu or whatever,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
magic, yeah,
Jim.
Jim, yeah. So like, he like cuts it off and then runs away. So I wonder if he's in that car driving away from the hex when it's closing
Oh,
down and he's on the opposite side of the road and he's the one that
that
causes that. You know what I mean? That's his cameo,
that would be interesting.
you know?
Okay.
Or maybe there's a different, bigger thing to this. Maybe he is related to whoever this kid was before he died, or in some way, shape, or form, like he has, if he is apparently showing up, he has to have something to do with Billy Maximoff's like backstory in some way, shape, and
Mhm.
form. But like also remember he in WandaVision also did say when it was in the Halloween episode, he was like, go and wreak havoc, demon spawn to both those kids. So maybe we've all been misled. And in my opinion, what if it's not Sacha Baron Cohen? Was it Evan Peters as Mephisto the whole fucking time?
That'd be kind of cool.
In WandaVision, he was that character, and that's what
And
it
it's
all
just
was. Yeah,
setting everything up. That'd be
dude,
cool. Fun
because
fact.
he would play that role well.
Fun fact, by the way. I saw Mephisto in Fortnite yesterday.
See, this is why a lot of people think he's
Yeah, I
showing up
know. I
because Marvel doesn't do. They did that with Doctor Doom when they announced Robert Downey Jr.
I'm gonna touch on Fortnite in a second because I'm really pissed off at him. But continue.
But like when RDJ was announced, they had to release Doctor Doom as
They
the
released
character
Doctor
right
Doom. Doctor Doom
beforehand.
is still in there.
Yeah, so right before they do these announcements. So I'm telling you, dude, I really, really think because Joe Locke that plays the teen Billy said that episode 7, not the one we're gonna watch next, because I think it's gonna be a flashback.
Yeah,
Said
I think so
episode
too.
7 is the best episode of the series. So I'm thinking, yo, 7 is where we find
Is
Mephisto.
is seven the Wicked Witch episode, or where's
I don't
that
know. I think
episode?
that's gonna be episode 8.
Okay, because like I feel
Yeah.
like we've known about that for a while. I thought that was gonna be this episode.
Yeah, because
Ain't gonna get anything.
because 8 and 9 are gonna be back to back. So I think we're gonna get a flashback to Billy this one. We're gonna get I think in episode 7 we actually might get the Mephisto reveal and the Wizard of Oz stuff.
Okay,
And then because he might be the wizard behind it all.
it could be.
That's
That
how
could
they'll
be
do
it.
a
That could
reveal.
be it.
Yeah. So they do the wizard behind it all, reveal him that way, and then episode 8 and 9. I think 8 is probably gonna be Billy's trial, where like you see Agatha like with her hands on his head.
Mhm.
It seems like she's trying to get something out of him.
There's also like a weird scene. It looks really modern where Agatha and Billy are like on their knees and they're like.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that one?
yeah, that
Okay.
one. Yeah, and it's like in a morgue. So
Yeah,
I think,
yeah. It looks weird.
Yeah, so I
Way
think this is what it is. That the
aesthetic.
body took over was dead. So like his life would have started at the morgue.
Oh, okay.
Just like all the other trials have been like where they've been. Like for Alice, it was where her mom would have been. For Agatha, that kind of looks like maybe the place that she lived, like the wooden stuff, probably like back in the 1600s. And the same with like Mrs. Hart. Like she said, like, oh, this place is exactly what I would want. Like it's all like things in the trials they're going through.
Mhm.
So that's I think how it works.
Interesting.
So I wonder if this castle they're in for the Wizard of
So
Oz
much.
is something that Lilia
Much.
is from her.
Look directly into the light, so I'm not. I just see a floating.
That's
white
fine.
Square.
So what do you give this episode? It was a quick episode too.
It was quick. Like a 6.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Yeah, 7.5
thought it was
because I
okay.
liked the reveal.
I
The
thought
way
it was
I knew it was happening, but I liked the way they did it.
I thought it was all right. I
Yeah.
mean, the whole death thing we already knew.
I think no
And
matter.
I thought that
yeah.
was kind of like. I don't know. Like it made it less interesting knowing that death was already included in the episode. So I'm kind of disappointed by like Funko and like Disney
Yeah,
because now it was just like
but we still don't have confirmation as of yet.
right. We don't have confirmation,
I meant like if the Funko didn't come out, we still wouldn't have confirmation.
which I would prefer. I would
Yeah.
not. I like going in blind. Right. That's
Yeah.
just the type of viewer that I am. But I mean, it was like a 6. It was okay.
Mhm.
It was fine.
I think that we're gonna get. I definitely give it a 6.5 or 7.5. It really pushes forward. I like the reveal of Billy. I like where they're going with this. It's I don't know. It's just really well acted too.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know. I really like this show. I really really do. But I'm excited
how
for
it
next
ends.
week.
We'll see how it ends.
Yeah,
So we got what next episode? This coming Wednesday. Is that
tomorrow.
right? Oh yes, tomorrow.
Technically tomorrow when we're filming this, which
Yeah.
will still be next week. That we'll get that out
well,
to you.
no.
But yeah. So
Okay,
other than
cool.
that,
So
where
we're
can
not
they
debating.
find you?
You can find me in the Sphere 21 on any social media platform except for TikTok. I am Oliver Kahn, VA.
And you can find me at AMR Photography. You can find the studio at Archangel Studios Official, and you can find this podcast at Nerd Locker Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. And we will see you guys next time for the Penguin episodes 3 and 4. Peace.
You think you can swim with your arms off? Like just using your legs?
Oh,
No, like you can pitter patter, right? But like, how long can you do that for, really? Wait, what were you just doing? What was that? You were just using your shoulders to fucking maneuver yourself? Okay, Michael Phelps, no way.
no way.
No way.
All right, bye.
Bye.